MLS round one is here. Got the playing games out of the way. Atlanta United moving on over Montreal, and then Vancouver Whitecaps destroying the Portland Timbers at Providence Park 5-0. I don't think anybody would have guessed that it would have been that big of a beating. Be prepared, there's going to be a lot of watch alongs through the playoffs, but we are doing them both here on YouTube and on BigUp. We're going to start doing some BigUp streams. It is a platform for soccer streamers and soccer fans. Make sure that you come over, take a look. Our first one is going to be on Sunday. The website's awesome. I can do tactics and show the tactic board and say what I think, should have happened. We could talk tactics at halftime or before or after the game. Also, you get to use things like GIFs and be able to react to other people's comments, and then also start side conversations with threads. So make sure that you go to bigup.com and follow the Nerdy Soccer Guy there and join in, just see what it's about. It's free to create an account, but we will also be doing streams there. 90% of them will be here on YouTube, but go check it out. It's a really cool platform. Now, before we get into predictions, let's also take a look at the Nerdy Soccer table just real quick. And first up, Cote didn't even predict in the two play-in games, and he still holds first place with 36 points. Save Crystal Gaming and Jay are now tied for the second spot at 34 points. Joey Betts comes in at fourth with 33, and Matt's picks rounds out the top five with 32 picks. If you want to get involved, there's 3 matches for the round one, game one picks. Make your predictions there. Climb the leaderboard. We're going all the way through the MLS Cup. Now, enough of that. Let's get into the match day predictions for game one. So, of course, that first match we will be live streaming. That is Inter Miami versus Atlanta United. Currently, Miami 3 wins, 2 draws in their last 5 matches. Atlanta United 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Another good stat there. Miami are 9 games unbeaten at home, where Atlanta is unbeaten in 5 away matches. Inter Miami, though, 11 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses there at home. Atlanta United on the road, 5 wins, 6 draws, and 7 losses. The win probability, we know, is in heavy favor of Inter Miami at 55%, though, and 22% in favor of Atlanta United, and then a 23% there as a draw. I want to say that Atlanta is going to give them a run for their money in this game, but I just don't see it. They played Saturday, Tuesday, and now Friday. I know that doesn't seem too bad, but that's a lot of games in that span of time. So I think that Inter Miami is going to have no issue playing this match at home, and I think that they beat Atlanta United 3-1 there in Miami. So then our only game there on Saturday is LA Galaxy versus Colorado Rapids. Currently the Galaxy 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where the Rapids are 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches, currently on a 4-match losing streak. That doesn't bode well going into the playoffs. Also, Galaxy are unbeaten in their last 7 home games. Also currently at home, they're 13 wins, 3 draws, and only 1 loss, where the Rapids are 5 wins, 2 draws, and 10 losses on the road. Win probability is at 59% for the Galaxy in this, and I have to go with it. I actually, for some reason, think that we see 5 goals, but I think LA Galaxy get the job done at home and win this match 3-2 over the Colorado Rapids. Now, for our first match there on Sunday, which is the match that we are streaming on BigUp, that is Orlando City versus Charlotte FC. Currently, Orlando 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Charlotte 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. Currently in fantastic form. They haven't lost in their last 5, and Orlando haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 5 matches. Orlando at home, though, 7 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses, where Charlotte are 5 wins, 4 draws, and 8 losses on the road. The win probability is very, very close in this one. 37% in favor of Orlando to 33% for Charlotte, and 30% at a draw, but we know you can't draw in these matches. Probably should have said that earlier in the video. But with Orlando playing at home, I know that they lost to Atlanta in the final match of the regular season, but they are usually pretty good at home. And with it being the playoffs, I think that they get the job done, but it's going to be a late goal for them. And I think that they win this match 2-1 over Charlotte. Now, for that second match there on Sunday, we have LAFC versus Vancouver Whitecaps. LAFC currently on a 5-match winning streak. Vancouver Whitecaps 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. They are coming off of that fantastic win against the Portland Timbers on the road. It's hard because before that was a 4-match losing streak. LAFC at home 11 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses. Vancouver Whitecaps 7 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses. They are on the road. LA are unbeaten in their last 4 matches at home, and they've actually won their last 6 matches, so they're currently on a 6-match winning streak. The win probability is at 42% for LAFC in this match and 33% there for Vancouver. The expected goals is pretty close in this one, 1.4 to 1.2 for Vancouver. But for some reason in this one also, I feel like we're going to see a lot of goals in game 1 of the best of 3 series. And I think the LAFC win this match 3-2 over Vancouver Whitecaps. So that takes us into Monday, where we have FC Cincinnati versus NYCFC. Currently, FC Cincinnati 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where NYCFC 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. FC Cincinnati at home 7 wins, 3 draws, 7 losses. NYCFC 4 wins, 5 draws, and 8 losses on the road. The win probability by 1% is in favor of NYCFC in this match at 36% and FC Cincinnati's at 35%. Expected goals is 1.1 to 1.1. It's going to be a fairly close game in my opinion, but this is going to be my first prediction where the road team wins the match. I hate to say it, but I think NYCFC go on the road here and beat FC Cincinnati 2-1 there at TQL Stadium. Now, for our other match there on Monday, we have Seattle Sounders versus Houston Dynamo. Currently, Seattle 3 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 matches. Houston 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Seattle Sounders haven't lost in the last 7 matches. And a bad thing on the Houston side, they haven't scored in the last 2 away matches. Seattle at home, 8 wins, 7 draws, and only 2 losses, where Houston Dynamo, 8 wins, 2 draws, and 7 losses there on the road. The win probability, close in this one, 38% in favor of Seattle to 32% to Houston. I think this one is actually going to be a low-scoring game because Seattle is one of the best defensive teams in the league. And I think they get the job done there at Lumen Field, and I think they win this match 1-0 over the Houston Dynamo. Now, that takes us to Tuesday for Columbus Crew versus New York Red Bulls. Currently, the Crew are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches, where the Red Bulls are 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Columbus at home, 10 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses, where the Red Bulls on the road are 4 wins, 7 draws, and 6 losses. The win probability is in favor of Columbus at 48%. With the form that the Red Bulls have been in, I just don't see them going on the road. I think that it would be a huge surprise to everyone if the Red Bulls go into lower.com field and beat the Crew. I just don't see it happening, and I think the Crew get the job done there at home and win this match 2-0 over the Red Bulls. Now, for the other match there on Tuesday, we have Real Salt Lake versus Minnesota United. Currently, Real Salt Lake 2 wins and 3 draws in their last 5 matches, where Minnesota United 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. I really like what Minnesota are doing. They are currently unbeaten in their last 5 away matches, but it's Real Salt Lake. And them at home, 11 wins, 3 draws, and 3 losses, where Minnesota, 8 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses. The win probability is in favor of Real Salt Lake at 44%. I would love to say Minnesota go on the road and win this match, but I just think that Real Salt Lake is just maybe a little bit better, and I think that they win this match 2-1 over Minnesota United. So that is it for match day 1 in round 1. Tell me down below what your predictions are for those 8 matches. Like the video, subscribe if you like the content. Again, scan the QR code, make your predictions on the 3 matches that are out there, and climb the nerdy soccer table. And we will see you for the next live stream.